Hi everyone, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer, and today I'm here with some cases from Phone Rebel for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So this is my first experience with Phone Rebel. So far, really impressed. They sent me out the Flex as well as the Rebel Gen-5. Both of these cases have beautiful Aramid Fiber backs, really nicely done. The Flex case here has a frameless design, so you've got open sides and you can appreciate the beauty of your lovely titanium iPhone. You've got CNC aluminum camera surround on here, lovely soft microfiber on the interior, and then of course the case is MagSafe. And then if you want something just a bit more protective, you can go with the Rebel Gen-5. So this one has very grippy sides on here, something called micro spikes. You've got CNC aluminum buttons and camera surround. Gorgeous Aramid fiber on here, soft lining, MagSafe, and both of these cases come with a tempered glass screen protector included, so seems like a nice product, although there is no installer for the screen protector, so installation may be a bit more difficult than usual. Let's check these out in greater detail. So looking first at the screen protector, this is designed to provide full coverage on the phone, and it is 0.5 millimeters thick, so that it is not one of those really thin screen protectors. It is on the thicker side for tempered glass. And then as far as installation tools, there's no installer, but we do have our fairly basic setup here of a wet wipe, a microfiber cloth, and various dust removal stickers. So obviously you need to clean your phone very well before installation. Use your wet wipe to clean the screen, use your microfiber cloth to dry it off, and then you can also use your dust removal sticker to remove any remaining dust. Also make sure that you are working in as clean, well-lit, and dust-free environment as possible. Once your phone is completely clean, take a look at the screen protector. Try to get a sense of how it's going to fit on the phone so that you can line it up the best you can once you take off the film here to expose the adhesive side of the screen protector. It's really a pain that this does not come with any kind of installer, but you just have to do the best you can. So not surprisingly, with the lack of any kind of installation system, I found this kind of a pain to put on the phone. So I didn't have a huge problem with dust, but I did have a problem with alignment. I will say that I've gotten pretty spoiled with all of the great installation systems that modern screen protectors come with, and having to just eyeball this one was pretty hard. So I ended up having to take this up 3 different times and put it back down to try to get a more or less correct alignment. And as a result, I do think that I had a few adhesion issues. So there's a little spot down here in the corner where it just doesn't quite want to stick down properly. But other than that, I think everything looks more or less okay. The screen protector has a nice smooth feel underneath the fingertips, and it seems to be reasonably responsive. So I wouldn't say that this is really a fantastic screen protector, but it should be protective, and it does come included with the case. So moving on to the cases, looking first at the Rebel Gen-5, this is a beautiful case. So really nice Aramid fiber on here, great texture to it, looks fantastic. And then on the sides, we have these little tiny spikes sticking out. They call them micro spikes. They give you a nice amount of grip. You've got these CNC aluminum buttons. These can be ordered in different colors, although I just got the standard ones. And then looking in the interior, nice soft microfiber material on here. And of course, this is MagSafe. Overall, quite a nice case, very little flex to it, feels very sturdy. There's no drop rating on these cases, but they do feel like they should be very protective for your phone. So putting this on the phone, it has a relatively tight fit, but feels really good once it's on. So you want to start on your left-hand side, then go and clip on your right-hand corners. So once on, we have a really interesting fit on here. It's quite reminiscent of cases like Mouse. So you've got 4 raised corners here, and then on your sides and the middle of your top and bottom, you have very, very little lip on here. So this allows you to smoothly slide from side to side. Very nice for swiping, but then you still have that lay on the table protection and drop protection because you have those raised corners. Fit-wise, this is nice and tight, little bit of give here over your buttons and port openings, but it's quite slight. Overall, I think everything looks good, and we do have a nice fit here with the screen protector. So all of that is good. Looking down here at our port openings, we have a relatively smallish opening here for the USB-C cable. It's possible that some USB-C cables might not fit here, although all the ones that I tested do. And then we have nicely asymmetrical port openings here for your asymmetrical port design, so everything is great. So looking here in the corners, so again, we do have these raised corners here in the bumper areas, giving you more protection, but also allowing this to have a nice, smooth, sleek feel in the hand. And then going up the sides, these are very rough. It's not just a little bit rough, it's quite rough. So for some people, they might be too rough. To be honest, for me, they're a little bit too rough. I would like something that's not quite so rough underneath my fingertips, but I will definitely say they give you grip, lots and lots of grip. Going up here to the buttons, so aluminum, CNC, really nice and very responsive. All three of them, they're all really good. Love the fact we got that covered action button. And then looking at the view here from the top, you've got lots of coverage here with this screen protector. And even though we do have those tiny areas where it's not adhering, some of those may be my fault because it did take me 3 times to get this aligned correctly. Overall, I think everything looks good. And this, again, should be very protective. It's a nice thick screen protector, 0.5 millimeters. And then going over here to our side button, first off, before that, we've got tons of micro spikes on here, lots of grip, and then the side button itself, very responsive. Looking at the back of the case, beautiful aramid fiber, nicely textured. This really has a luxe look and feel. Got a bit of Rebel branding down here at the bottom, not too obtrusive, but also not that small either. And then looking here, you got that raised rim here around the camera. Should be nicely protective. You also have some very small ridges here in the corners, and those are going to help keep the majority of the back of the case very, very slightly raised above a flat surface. I always think that that's a good thing. As far as fingerprints and scratching are concerned, aramid fiber is a very fingerprinty type material, so particularly greasy fingerprints are going to show up on this. Not a whole lot you can do about that. And as far as scratching is concerned, hopefully it's not going to be that bad, but sometimes you do have scratching with this also. And of course, this case is going to work great with regular Qi wireless charging as well as MagSafe charging. No problems there. So you got nice strong magnets on here. Everything works great with Apple's MagSafe charger. And of course, you can also use this with a variety of other MagSafe accessories such as Apple's MagSafe wallet, MagSafe power banks, etc. So really nice product here from Phone Rebel. Removing this from your phone is a little bit tight, but not too bad. Start up in your top right-hand corner, push off, go down to your bottom right-hand corner and push that one off, and then pull out your phone. Moving on to the Phone Rebel Flex case. This one is also beautiful. You got lovely aramid fiber here on the back, quite a rigid design on here. The sides of the case are non-existent except for the corners. So this is going to give you protection, but also allow you to appreciate the beauty of the titanium sides of your iPhone. And if that makes you just a little bit nervous, there are even vinyl stickers that this comes with. So you can stick these on the side of your phone so you can look at your phone, but then also have a little bit more protection against scratches. So that's a nice option, kind of an in-between thing. You've got CNC aluminum camera surround on here, soft microfiber lining. This case is MagSafe. Feels like it should be quite protective on the phone, despite the fact that it's got those open sides. Overall, seems like a really nice case. So putting your phone in here, you're going to want to just start on your left-hand side and then go and clip on your right-hand corners. Just kind of slide it in place. And there we go. So once on, you can see that these corners jut up a bit. So that is still going to give you protection for your phone, even though the sides are basically open and exposed. Of course, you're going to be able to swipe easily from the bottom, from the top, from the sides, because, there aren't any sides. But if you put this flat on its front, you are going to have protection. And I think that this has a good fit here with the included screen protector. So all that is good. Looking down here at our port openings, so these are asymmetrical port openings for the asymmetrical port design of the phone. Although I do notice again that you have a somewhat small opening for USB-C cables. So we got nice protective corners on here. And then going up the sides, you have the option, of course, of putting those stickers on, but it's also really nice just to be able to see your beautiful titanium iPhone. And for those of you that are wondering why I have a SIM card tray here, that's because I bought this phone outside the US, and they are still making them with SIM card trays in many countries. So going up here to our buttons, obviously you are touching your actual buttons, so you got full access, everything looks great, feels great. Nice view here from the top, everything looks good. Nice fit with the screen protector. And then going over to the side, again, everything looks really nice. Looking at the back of the case, I think everything is beautiful here. You also have these very small raised corners here on the back. And those are going to work together with your raised rim around your camera to keep the majority of the back of the case very slightly raised above a flat surface when this is placed on its back, and that's going to help you with everyday scratching. This material, again, is going to have an issue with fingerprints because that's just the way aramid fiber is. It tends to show fingerprints relatively easily. But other than that, I think it's just a lovely material for a phone case. Very light, very strong, and looks great. So you got plenty of protection here for your rear camera, no issues there, and you do have the option again to switch these out and upgrade it with a different color aluminum camera surround. So that's fun, and with the Gen-5 that has the aluminum buttons, you can buy different colors of aluminum buttons and camera surrounds as well. So that is a nice feature of these cases. So of course you're not going to have any issue with regular Qi wireless charging, and because this is a MagSafe case, it's going to work great with MagSafe charging as well. Got nice strong magnets on here. Everything seems really good. Overall, just a really nice case on the phone. Lots to love here from Phone Rebel. Removing this case from your phone is a little bit tight, but not bad. Just start up in your top right-hand corner, push that off. Go down to your bottom right-hand corner and push that off, and then pull out your phone. So all in all, I think we got some really nice cases here from Phone Rebel. Again, this is my first experience with the brand, and I have to say I'm really quite impressed. So if you're looking for something which is minimalistic, but still is going to give you a lot of protection, then you can go with the Flex. You've got that beautiful aramid fiber, nice lining on here, CNC aluminum camera surrounds, really nice case. And then if you want something a bit more protective and grippier, then the Gen-5 is a great choice. Super grippy sides, a little bit rough for me, but if you are really looking for grip, then they are going to offer a whole lot of grip. And again, the interior, really nicely done. You got all those protective corners, you got that CNC aluminum buttons, as well as camera surround, and you can upgrade these cases to have different color aluminum camera surrounds, as well as buttons. Well, obviously just buttons on the Gen-5 because there are no buttons on the Flex, but you can upgrade those with some different colors, so that is a really nice way to customize your phone. I'm not a huge fan of the screen protector which comes bundled with these cases, simply because it's so hard to install. A screen protector these days really does need to come with some kind of install system, and this one doesn't, so that's definitely a black mark. But as far as utility for the screen protector, I think it's fine. It's got very good coverage on the screen, fits really well with the cases, and even those areas which were bothering me at the beginning because they weren't properly adhering seem to have settled down a bit. So they're sticking on there better now. So overall, it's a fine product, and I guess you can't complain too much because it does come free with the phone cases, but I would have to say it's probably the weakest part of the package overall. But I do think that these cases from Phone Rebel are really quite nice, so if you are looking for a protective case for your iPhone and you're into aramid fiber, you definitely might want to give the Flex and the Rebel Gen 5 a look. So the Rebel Gen 5 and Rebel Flex series cases are available directly from Phone Rebel's website as well as on Amazon, and they're typically about $5 less on Amazon. So the Gen 5 is going to be $49.99 on Phone Rebel's website and $44.99 on Amazon. Comes in that single black Aramid fiber version that we looked at today. And the Flex series case is going to be $44.99 if you get it directly from Phone Rebel, or $40.99 if you buy it from Amazon. And of course, both of those do come with a screen protector for free. You can also purchase CNC aluminum buttons and camera rims from Phone Rebel, and those are going to be starting at around $14.99 per set. Many thanks to the kind folks at Phone Rebel for sending me out these products to review. If you have any questions about this or anything else, please feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And do consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Again, this is Kristen with the Tech Reviewer. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.